Good morning. Today is the 21st of February and here we are at the house of Mr. Coleman, the rubbish mechanic. This Sonny is going to be living here for a couple of months actually, because it needs quite a lot of work. We knew the car needed a new clutch actually when it was put back on the road a year ago, and the clutch actually started to slip for the very first time on the A46 Warwick bypass on the way here yesterday. So it is time for a new clutch. Also, we'll get this rear bumper addressed at some point. I have a plan for that. But we've got some pretty bad water leaks. As most of you will know who live in this country, the weather has been truly damp over the last couple of months, and it's no exception. We've got a pretty nasty water leak in here. Fortunately, there's nothing in here that's particularly valuable or anything, so it's not such a problem, but that needs to be addressed. It's pretty nasty in here, so that needs to be. Oh dear, yes. Let's just close that boot, viewers. Let's just do that. Also, we've got some other things that need doing. Central locking's still working. That's good. Tracking is completely out on the car as well. All these potholes I've been driving accidentally into, that's not been good. This window as well, it's not brilliant. We've had it fixed number of times. It's just dropping again, which is not so good. Yes, so that's not good. Also, the front tyres need doing. These Ovation tyres, I think they're trailer tyres actually. It's a very unusual size of tyre on these old Sunnies. 13-inch wheels just aren't particularly common anymore, and so they're a little bit of an odd size. So we're going to have to get a couple of these as well. Most of the time with these, you tend to get sort of maybe part worn or something. I think those were part worn originally. But yeah, the ones at the back are okay. Just the ones at the front. There we go. There's our size. We're going to read it backwards. 16580 R13. There we go. So as well, we're going to need an exhaust. I'm going to start it up in a second so you can hear what the exhaust is like. The MOT actually expires today, so this car is going to spend some time off the road whilst it has the work done. It's not a cosmetic kind of visit, it's literally sort of mechanical, which is fine. I've been using this car on a daily basis now for a couple of months, and so we're going to have to use something else in the meantime, which is fine. It never was a plan really to use this on a daily basis, but that's what I've been doing for quite some time now. This was the main reason the car was taken off the road in April 2024, was the engine. This is actually a replacement engine. It came out of a similar car that had done 50,000 miles. This car had done 80 at the time of the new engine. It's now on 88,000, so I've done 8,000 miles in the past year in this car. The oil level actually was bang on where it should have been. It hardly used any oil in all that time. Who says that all old cars drop oil? This one doesn't. Cam belt was done whilst the engine was actually out of the car. It does need a new power steering belt because the one that's on the car, you can't really see this very well, but it's actually sort of chafed against one of the sides. It's quite a common problem on Bluebirds as well at the time. So this is an E16S engine. It develops 84 horsepower. The later cars have what's called the GA16 engine for the 1.6. So they also had the Bluebird CA16 and CA18 engines. A very confusing range of Nissan Sunnies in the late 80s, really confusing. Even more confusing, this is a pre-facelift car, but it was registered in 1989, so we're absolutely sure, because the GSX was a one-year-only model in 1988, but this car was made in 1988, but not registered until late 89. So yes, Mr. Brisdian, my friend, used to own this. Unfortunately, he had a couple of accidents with the front bumper. We have got another front bumper which needs painting for it. We've got original dealer plates on it as well. Apart from that, it's actually alright on long journeys. I mean, I did 125 miles in it yesterday, and it's fine. The biggest problem is seating position is not quite as comfortable as many modern cars, and of course cruise control and air conditioning on these absolutely pipe dream. There's no air conditioning available in this country on an N13 Sunny. So yeah, that's something's going to be done. The exhaust is going to start blowing. So I'll get in, and we will listen to what it's like. I'll leave the window open so you can actually hear it, because we haven't managed to find all the bits for it. But we had to get separate sections. I think we had to get separate sections, and then the ancillary. So we had 6 different parts to replace the exhaust system. Fortunately, on this car, it's a pre-cat car, and it's not a carburettor, so it's not a very complicated exhaust at all. It's just obviously it's quite a rare car, being a saloon in particular. So, start her up then. Before we do that thing that goes over locking knob is going to have to be addressed, because it really annoys me. Also, my carpet is wet down here, which is annoying. So it's an auto choke. Let's press that pedal there. Then turn the key. Right, I have to get the steering lock off, I think. Yeah, you can hear that exhaust is not functioning correctly. Very fruity, yeah. Yeah, there's a hole in there, for sure. There's probably several holes in it. The front section, although it's been repaired, is actually the original piece of metal from 1988. So that's 38 years old. It's not too bad, really. Some of the parts on these Nissan Sunnies tend to last quite a long time back in the day. So this car wasn't Conquest when I got it, which is fine. It was actually used on a daily basis for about 3.5 years by my friend Mr. Bristian. I first drove it in 2020 when he owned it, and he just used it on a daily basis like I've been doing now, which is fine. There's actually not much rust on this car at all. There's some very, very minor bits which are just going to be touched in, I think, as well. And then we'll probably sort those bumpers out and maybe improve the interior a bit. But yes, some plans for this little car, which has been very, very good to me, actually, for a long time when I've actually needed to use it as a daily car. Not many people run 37-year-old Nissan Sunnies as daily cars, but I have been doing. Anyway, thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment below. And this car will be at Rusterville, will be the first time I'll have to get it back. So we will see you again soon for, I don't know, another update in a while.